Today we're talking about something you may have seen your child wear or had your doctor recommend. That is the ankle foot orthosis, also called the AFO or AFO. So let's break it down into what it is, what it's used for, when can children stop using it, when can they use it, and actually what happens during the fitting process. So what is an ankle foot orthosis? What is an AFO? An AFO is a brace that supports the ankle and the foot. It's usually made of lightweight plastic and it fits inside the shoe. So think of it like a helper, and it helps keep the foot and ankle in a safe, corrected position so your child can walk, run, or play with more stability in their foot and ankle. What is an AFO used for? So children may need an AFO for different reasons. Some have muscle weakness, some have muscle tightness, as we see in children with a cerebral palsy, spinal bifida, or foot drop. So the AFO helps keep the foot at the right angle, preventing tripping, offering support while walking, and in some cases it stops the muscles or tendons from tightening further. What do we use an AFO for? So the main goals of using an AFO are: 1, to improve walking and balance; 2, it prevents falls by holding the foot in a steady position. It can be used to stretch and protect tight muscles, and sometimes it's used to help the leg grow straighter and stronger over time. So there are 5 main types of those braces. 1 is a solid AFO. This is completely locked. There's zero wiggle. So the doctors order when it's mostly for spasticity, when it's very fierce and the ankle is too loose to stand on. Then there's the hinged AFO. So it has tiny hinges that let the foot bend up, but not down past 90 degrees. So think of training wheels for the ankle. There's the dynamic AFO. So it's thinner, it's more bendy, with a springy back that helps kick the foot forward. So it's great for weak muscles that still have some oomph. Then there's the graphol or the ground reaction AFO. So it's curved at the front and presses against the shin, presses against the upper part of the shin. So the plastic pushes back and straightens the crouched knee. And 5th is the SMO. So it stops just above the ankle bones and is the shortest of these. It's used for mild pronation or super flat feet and doesn't need a full leg backup. So it stops just above the ankles and is shortest of its kind. When should the child stop using the AFO? So that's a great question. Children don't usually wear AFOs forever. Doctors and therapists keep checking for progress, and a child may stop using the brace if they've gained enough strength and balance to walk safely without needing it. If the original problem improves or surgery helps correct it. If they outgrow the need for that kind of support and can move to like lighter bracing or no bracing at all. But it is very important to just never stop the brace suddenly on your own. Always follow the child's doctor or therapist's advice, because stopping too soon can cause setbacks. Let's talk about the process of fitting the AFO. What actually happens when your child gets an AFO? So here's the step-by-step process. First, we do an assessment. So the doctor or the orthotists, that's the specialist for making these braces, they check your child walking, they check for strength and flexibility. Casting or scanning needs to be done. So they make a mold of your child's leg using the plaster or the digital scanner. This ensures the AFO fits perfectly. Then the brace is made. The mold is sent into a workshop where the brace is designed, and it's shaped to your child's foot and ankle. The next step is fitting. So on the fitting day, you return to try on the AFO. The specialist checks the feet inside the shoe, makes sure that it's comfortable, and shows you how to put it on and take it off. Then there is follow-up. So as children grow, braces need adjustments and replacements. That's why regular checkups are so important. So here are some shoe hacks that actually work when you're trying to get a shoe to get the AFO to fit in. So just ignore the size on the tongue and measure the inner length. Pull the factory insole and lay the AFO on top, and then just lay the AFO on top of that. And if the heel hangs over, the shoe is too short. Hunt for removable insoles. Get shoes that have a round toe box, like the front is rounded, and get 2 Velcro straps, just not one. But buy one full size up from the foot measurement. Sometimes 1.5 is what you need actually. So if the shoe still slips at the heel, stick a thin adhesive on the heel grip, not on the AFO. So keep the brace smooth. That is, shrink the shoe on the brace. How do you clean the braces? So just soap and water is good enough to clean this. That's the AFO in a nutshell, a small device that can bring a big difference in your child's mobility and independence and confidence as well. So if your child has been prescribed one, remember, it's not about holding the foot, it's about opening doors to movement and play. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, keep it on little growing bones.